How's it going, YouTube? We are back with the MVP race for June in the MLB. Before we get started, I have to ask you guys to leave a like and subscribe. We are extremely close to 100 subs, and it'd be really appreciated if you guys could go ahead and sub for me and help me get to that mark. We're going to start in the NL this time, going against our normal flow of AL then NL. Acuna is the third favorite. As you can see, we've narrowed it down a little bit. The races are not getting as tight. The contenders are starting to dwindle down from 5 to 3 in the NL and 2 in the AL. Acuna being in third place with a plus 500. A 281 batting average, 24 home runs, 52 RBIs, 16 stolen bases, and a 985 OPS. I wouldn't look too much into the RBI category because he is a leadoff hitter. Same with Tatis. I believe Tatis is batting 2. He started out extremely hot and slowed down, and now he's being consistent at a nice, reasonable 281, which we'll take when he's putting up the amount of power numbers that he is, with that 24 home runs and the 985 OPS. And he steals a lot of bases as well, 16 stolen bases. Not better than our second place guy in the National League in Tatis, but Acuna definitely is an electric player to watch, especially in Atlanta. The face of the franchise as Freeman gets a little bit older, but right now he's their best player, and he's MVP caliber. Second, we have Fernando Tatis Jr., a plus 180. Would be the favorite for MVP if, Jacob deGrom wasn't a National League player, but 297 average, solid average, 27 home runs. He's one of the leaders, 58 RBIs, 19 stolen bases, and a 1058 OPS. I've given Tatis a lot of flack last year. Even the start of this year, he was, but I am not too big to admit when I'm wrong. I think that he's doing his thing. He's performing great. He stayed healthy after his scary shoulder scare. And 297 batting average, 27 home runs, 58 RBIs, 19 stolen bases, and a 1058 OPS is nothing to scoff at. I still think he strikes out too much, and his defense could be a lot better. But when you're putting up numbers like this in the box, it doesn't really matter that much if you're striking out or making a lot of errors defensively. But unfortunately for him, he plays in the same league as Jacob deGrom, who has a plus 104 with a 7-2 record, a 108 ERA, 92 innings pitched, and 146 strikeouts, which is ridiculous, and a .54 WHIP. So he's averaging just over 1 runner per inning. Or sorry, no, he's averaging just over a half a runner per inning, and he's been really, really unhittable all year long. He's been getting tagged up a little bit recently. That ERA getting above 1, big whoop, But he's been virtually unhittable all year long. The last couple starts have been, average to his standards, you know what I mean? He's not, he hasn't been dominating, gives 1 run or less for 7 innings or all that, but the ERA is just barely above 1, which is insane for this mark. If he gets there, he's going to get there. He'll be at the All-Star break with an ERA that's sub 1. 10, so that's ridiculous in its own right. He deserves to be the MVP favorite. I think he does win it. His hitting stats are great too. Don't have it written up here because he is primarily a pitcher. He's not a two-way guy like Ohtani, so Ohtani has both, but deGrom just has the pitching stats, and that's enough to win him MVP easily. On to the American League. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is the plus 150 second choice. Only have 2 choices here because it's really become a 2-horse race over here in the American League. 341 batting average, 28 home runs, 73 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, and 1118 OPS. Vlad has a very, very significant chance to win a Triple Crown. If you guys don't know what a Triple Crown is, it's average home runs and RBIs. He's 4 behind Ohtani for the lead in home runs. And I think if he gets Triple Crown, he wins MVP. I think right now Ohtani is the favorite because of the two-way stuff, but I think right now Vlad is having a better season. Ohtani's been great. He's been hitting for power. His average is in a nice spot. He steals a lot of bases. He gets a lot of RBIs. His OPS is insane, but I just don't think that's enough. And plus, his pitching has been, 8-4, 3.49 ERA. His pitching is he's got a good ERA, 3.49. He's above the league average or whatever, but an above league average ERA, and then his hitting stats. I don't think that's enough to beat Vlad when Vlad is putting up insane numbers in his position. 379 for Ohtani, 32 home runs, 69 RBIs, 12 stolen bases, 1064 OPS, minus 173 favorite, 8-4, 3.49 ERA, 67 innings, 87 strikeouts, and a 1.21 WHIP. So Certainly not dominant. He still strikes out a lot of people, which is good. But the 1.21, he means he's walking a lot of people as well, giving up some hits. Not dominant in a sense on the mound, but the hitting stats really are what people are, amazed with. The fact that he can do both at an above average level is why he's considered to be the MVP. But I still think Vlad is on an elite level at what he's doing right now. I think he deserves to win MVP in the American League, DeGrom in the National League. And that's going to do it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe. Comment your guys' MVP, as well as, thoughts going forward for the season. Who's going to win it? Does Vlad get Triple Crown? If you guys would like to make a donation, No Hit Media on Cash App, and I will see you guys next time.